Okay, it is Dana Abercrombie, the Koalition. Thank you so much for speaking with me. This was such an action-packed and yet fun adventure. Now, your character, you're the wife, you're the heart of this story. What was it like to return back to acting and to play such an important role in such an important film?
I wasn't sure if I was ready, and the reason why I did this role and felt that I can do it was because of my own experience with a loss and grief and death. And I felt really good about it afterwards because I knew that I gave some truth and honesty to it.
Right. So
Yeah.
with this role, I was wondering, as an actress, what has this role kind of given to you, either as an actress in your career or just in your personal life, whatever?
Just the opportunity to be authentic in a role and to, anytime as an actor you can bring something that you have lived through in your art. I think that's just when art and life is in alignment and you really feel like a true artist, that you could really bring your experience and color it.
Right.
So this is always a gift in itself.
So also, I was wondering, there you have these really great emotional and intimate scenes with Michael B. Jordan. It's really wonderful. We get to see the chemistry between you two. Was there any kind of bonding techniques or just talks before shooting?
No, Michael has been a really close friend with our family for a while, and just a friend, and we just never got to work with each other. And so I think I was just more comfortable with him because he really knew my situation and was very respectful of how fragile I was at that state, and was just professional and respectful, and it was really just like working with a friend.
Right. Now, we
Mm.
do know the fate of the character from the trailers. I was wondering if you had the opportunity to kind of be in any other scene or to stay in the character longer. Was there a particular scene you would have enjoyed?
I actually got this question earlier today, and I think changing anything would have changed everything.
Mm.
So I really am. I think that I would have just left it how it is.
Right, understood.
Yeah.
So with this, returning back to acting, what is it that you want fans to kind of get from this role and to learn more about you as a person, as an actress?
You know, I pray that everyone's really entertained, and I brought a lot of truth and my heart, and I hope that reaches, you know, everyone watching. And it was just an extension and an expression of expansion, and it's just I'm just humbled really to be a part of a movie this big.
Right. Now you've been acting for a while. I've known you from New, in my house. Yep, that's New, still in my house. I love that. I was wondering, throughout your career, what would you have said has been the greatest lesson that you've learned that you're able to apply in movies?
Whoo, that's a heavy one. There was so many lessons. I haven't always been honest with myself in my career,
Mhm.
and I have taken roles that I didn't always align with or believe in just to maintain. And I think what a lesson from that is just to um, stay true to yourself always, no matter what it looks
Right.
like. Don't fall into the traps of other people's opinions on you.
Right. So with going with that, what kind of role do you love to take on? We see you in this movie. What kind of other roles or other kind of genres would you love to tackle?
I think more importantly, I just want to play real people. I
Mhm.
want to play characters that define time and that are honest and that are inspiring. I want to play characters I can really put my truth inside of and just share. just be authentic moving forward.
Right. And just kind of wondering, when you was going through the script and breaking down the character, are you the kind of person that you visualize the script first, or do you lead by emotion?
Both. I think it's a marriage of both. I think,
Mhm.
the emotion is what really gives you the imagination for me. I really, I think when I first read a script, I think I might visualize first,
Mhm.
actually, now that I'm thinking about it, my process, and then, but the emotion is you don't even have to know the lines. It's the emotion of it all, is the truth telling.
Right. And so when you was able to read this script, I was kind of wondering, what did you see kind of for her? What kind of person do you view her as?
She felt really strong and selfless,
Mm.
and that she was putting in a very honoring, in a very like a very honored way, her husband and their new life, or their life before her own wants and needs. And there was a submission that felt very strong there.
Right. And if you could sum up Without Remorse using just 3 words, what would you say?
I would say it is intense,
Mm-hmm.
it is heartfelt, and riveting.
Oh, I like that very much. Really great words. And I was wondering, was there a particular scene that you just really loved watching?
I haven't seen the film yet. I'll be watching it with everybody else, so you're ahead of me.
Oh, okay.
But I can tell you a film I really enjoyed
Mhm.
shooting,
Okay.
and there was a film by the fire by the beach. It was my
Mm,
favorite film to see, to shoot, my favorite scene to film.
right. And also,
Mhm.
when you was breaking down the character and reading the script, was it like a collaborative effort to really get the full vision of the character?
Yeah, actually, Michael extended a resource to me. It was the wife of a Navy SEAL. So I got to really call her and ask her personal questions and really get into the mind of what that is like, being a wife of of a Navy SEAL, and how really extreme it is.
Is there something that we kind of like the public don't really know what it's like to have to be the wife of a Navy SEAL?
It was something I didn't know about, you know what I mean? I wasn't aware of it. I think
Right.
we just all are living our lives, and we're not aware of how other people live theirs. And so it was an eye opener for me, and I have all the respect in the world for the families and the men that and women that, have this job.
Right. Now, Without Remorse is an action thriller. We see a lot of action scenes. If you had an opportunity to partake in those scenes, would you have loved to have done that?
Of course. Yeah. I think it brings you back to childhood when you play around and you're like, in disguise or work, all that
Mhm.
stuff. Yeah, I would have loved to,
So, yes,
bring
that was,
back to
and
it.
I, and I would love to see you as that as well. You're such an
Thank
incredible, strong
you.
Black woman, and see you on screen.
Yes, let's go. Let's will that into the world. I would love that as well.
Absolutely. Thank you so
Yeah,
much for speaking with
thank
me.
you. Thank you for your questions.
No problem at all.
Thank you. Good luck with everything.
Thank you. You too.
You're welcome. Thank you.